Hello, everybody. My name is Brian Kelly, and welcome back to Talk of the Town. Now, don't touch that dial. You're going to stay with us. We got some important announcements we need to make. As you can see, I'm here with our special guest, Linda Lee Sheridan. Linda Lee, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Brian.
And Linda Lee is here because she is, what is your new role now? Something new.
Well,
we all know you from the 350th. And everything else, school committee and everything else, but what are they going to know you from now?
Well, this is really exciting news, Brian, and as you well know, a few of us in town have formed a new organization called We Are Milton with the sole purpose of celebrating the rich history that we have on an annual basis. And so what we're trying to do, or what we're planning to do this year, is on June 7th, have a wonderful event of Milton Music Festival and Fireworks.
What a country.
It's wonderful.
And folks, that's why we're sitting in the middle of the field. We're exhausted. We just finished mowing the lawn. But tell the folks where we're at right now.
We are sitting on Hutchinson Field right now, and that's the place that the fireworks are going to be set off. June 7th. Did I say the date yet?
Yeah, June 7th. That's in a few weeks, you understand. Not
It
June
is.
7th, 2014. That's 2013. So, folks, just picture this. We wanted to come to the field. We wanted to give you a feel for the uniqueness of this venue. This is something totally special, totally unique, and we're totally fortunate that we have the Copeland Family Foundation as the sole sponsor of this fabulous family event. So if you look behind me, you can see the field, and then you look it out over the skyline, you can see part of Quincy. If you look to my right, or whatever, Boston's out there too, okay? And from all different angles, you can see the different parts of Boston. But right down here, let's see, how am I going? Right down here in the middle of the lawn, we're going to put that giant stage that we used last year, that the 350th committee used last year for the celebration. And then all of you can gather in front of the stage. We're going to have musicians, all kind. You know some of the musicians?
I do. It's going to be so exciting. Starting at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, so come right after work. Please
Yes,
get here early.
You want to get there early. We'll be closing down Adams Street. And just so you know logistically where we are, we're across the street. This field is across the street from where the Forbes House Museum is. And as Brian said, it looks out over Boston, and the Neponset River is down behind those trees. And that's where the fireworks are going to be set off. So it will be a spectacular evening. But beginning at 6 o'clock, we'll have lots of entertainment. From 6 until about 9:30 at night, we have Mixed Emotions from Riverside Theater Works. We have Pauline Wells and her band Devery that will be performing.
They're fabulous.
They are. And who else do we have, Brian?
Oh, we got the Milton Pierce Middle School Treble Chorus. We got the Milton High School Symphony and Alumni Band. We have the Milton High School Jazz Band, and
Some alums are coming back.
We got some alums, a lot of alums. They're all excited.
They are excited.
And we have Didn't Plan It, which is, if you know Jason Buffard from Milton Beth Israel Hospital. He's in a band, and they actually made some music videos, one called Walking in Boston. So, matter of fact, if you go to our website, wearemilton.org, you can click on the entertainment tab, and you'll see the different performers. We have the Clifton Academy, the Irish step dancers. Some of them are going to be there. So we're going to have a special tribute to the victims of the marathon bombing. And so, you know, we need to celebrate because it's been a tough few months for people and tough recent weeks. And it's you know, we're fortunate. You know, we're fortunate that we're here and able to look positive, look at the future in a positive manner. And we want you to gather together. We don't want you to be afraid to come to events and things like that and celebrate your freedom. I mean, that's what this is. I have my tie on. I have the American flag. This is my patriotic tie, you know. Because this event, you know, fireworks always make me think of the 4th of July, you know. And last year, what happened, we had a lot of goodwill from the 350th, and Linda Lee did a fabulous job with that. And
Team 350.
the whole team did it.
Yep.
So We Are Milton is just kind of picking up on that goodwill, basically. And so the Copeland Family Foundation really enjoyed, you know, bringing all those families together, and they really want to help us recreate it again.
Brian, I know you heard this time and time again like I did, that people just said they had never felt that sense of community before. the way they did last year during the 350th. So whether it was at the parade or the fireworks or the picnic on the big weekend, there were so many activities
the
throughout the
community
year.
choir,
Exactly.
yep.
So people really enjoyed and appreciated that sense of community. So we're trying to keep that enthusiasm going and give something for people to look forward to every year.
This is a no-cost event. This is fabulous, you know. I mean, it
Unbelievable.
costs, but it's not going to cost you, the families at home. So, and there will be some food vendors, so bring a little cash, you know, and you might want to buy one of the glow sticks for your kids. We'll have those available. We're going to
We'll
put
have
a
some-
giant tarp in front of the stage. Now, that's a giant stage if you weren't there last year. And we'll put I think we're going to try to get like 100 by 100 tarp in case it's a little damp from the night before or something. But bring some bug spray because, you know, that time of year can be buggy. I don't know if it's going to be muggy or not. Hopefully, pray that we don't have rain.
No, we had rain last
know.
year. We don't have to have it again this year.
And we had the fireworks and the lightning. We really want to
right.
just have the fireworks.
No special effects.
I know Chief Wells was in a little panic last year. They were monitoring the storm, and if it got within like 4 miles of us, they were going to evacuate. So, and we don't have a field house to evacuate into here. We have a field. We don't have a field house.
We'll
But-
be fine. We won't need it this year. But the tarp will be there, and you should also bring chairs and
You
blankets.
can bring your own tarp if
and-
you want to, but this is if you want to sit in front of the stage and have the kids play. And what
It's
else?
such a huge open space, as you can see.
It's
and
like 10 acres there. I mean, part of it
Plenty of room.
is forested, but bring a lawn chair. You might bring a cooler with some snacks if you want. We are going to try to have some food vendors. We're working on that right now. We're talking about a fried dough vendor. We're talking about maybe a
Ice
sausage
cream,
thing.
sausage.
Ice cream, things like that. I know most of you may have eaten dinner, so I don't think we're going to have like a full dinner type of a menu, but we'll have those things that are kind of like you'd find at a fair or something like that.
Something to
So-
snack on.
So it's a big deal. It's totally unique. You got to understand. You got to picture this now. The stage is behind us. The music is coming off the stage. We're gonna have these flying music boxes, the subwoofers and everything. It's a lighted stage, and then as it gets darker, you start to see the lights twinkling in the horizon, and it starts to get dark. We're going to shoot off the fireworks from a barge that's going to be located right behind Hutchinson's Field in the middle of the channel. And it's going to shoot up, and it's just going to be...
You know, there are lots of places to view it from, as people will realize when, when they start thinking about it. But really, the place to be is right there on Hutchinson Field, where those fireworks are exploding right over your head. And I don't know if you've ever been that close to fireworks before, but when it's just a drive down the street, it's really worth the planning and the entertainment that will be going on. 4 hours almost of entertainment that you really won't want to miss. It's going to be quite an event and a community event.
And of course, we want it to be successful. Now, some people are concerned about parking. There's not a parking lot up
Right.
there. Most of you will realize that by now. So we're going to be working with the Milton Police and come up with a strategy. So stay posted to our website, wearemilton.org, for further information on that. We've got a couple of ideas. We're not sure exactly how we're going to do it, but
There'll
there
be
will
some satellite spots where you can
Right.
park, and we'll have shuttles available to get you to the
And
field.
there's parking along Randolph Ave also. We're throwing up. Maybe we could make it one way, and but we don't know all the details. So, but we're gonna. And there's some side streets going up Adams Street that I'm sure some of the people park. But don't park in front of someone's driveway. You understand? We got to be good neighbors. You understand? We want to be able to have this again. So let's have this work. I know the Milton Yacht Club. I want to put a shout out to them because they're going to help us put the barge in the water and in the other auxiliary boats, you know, those other things. And so, but the fireworks company is excited about it, and
We have the same
Yeah.
company that
same
we had
company
last year,
and
so
they're
they
gonna-
did a
They're going to do even
spectacular
better
job.
for us, they tell me, okay? So,
And we will have the music that's coordinated
Oh,
with
that's
it. As the fireworks go off, if you're right there on Hutchinson Field, you'll get to hear that music live, just like you do on the 4th
we'll
of
do a
July.
timing. We'll have someone down on the boat. We'll all be on the radio, and they'll say go, and we'll hit the button, and we'll have the music synchronized. And these speakers, I mean, are quality. We'll have a couple of sound engineers. So, I mean, I am just so dadgum, as they say down south, I'm so dadgum pumped up, I can't stand it, you know? And so here's the time. My daughter's graduating. We planned the party for the next day. Oh, but by the way, for the next afternoon, June 8th, Saturday, June 8th is the rain date. because once you load the fireworks into the cylinders, you need to fire them off. So
That's right.
we don't want to send them up into rain or anything if it does rain, so we'll have the next night. But we're pretty confident it's going to be a beautiful day.
It's the plan.
It's the plan.
The plan.
When Linda Lee says it's going to work out last year, I don't know how, the way that weather was that week, but it worked out.
It did. And so I think we'll have a lot of celebrating this night as well, June 7th. Oh my goodness, save that date. Tell all your neighbors, get your family members, people that missed it last year, that missed the fireworks. Really, we're talking about it for a long time. How did I miss that? I can't believe I missed it. Well, you know what? This is your opportunity to be there in person. And it's a different site, which, you know, some people were loving having it at the high school last year and all the neighbors around, but we're spreading around the wealth this year, and a new opportunity to just sit on that beautiful field there, watch the sunset, and then watch the fireworks go off over the Neponset River, over Boston. It's just going to be spectacular.
It is going to be the greatest. Oh, we have Jackson Blue from Kiss 108 is going to be with us.
Me too, that's right.
Did I miss anyone else? Didn't Plan It. We got Mixed Emotion. We got, I think
The high school.
the
special
chorus
tribute, I
was
don't know how much we want to share about that, but we really have something, a very, very special tribute. We'll tell you it's a musical tribute that's been written by a friend for, as a tribute to the marathon runners and the people that were injured. It will be a very moving tribute, and you, again, won't want to miss it. It will be a spectacular piece of the evening that will be very moving.
And and it's just a great facility. And, as a matter of fact, you should drive by Hutchison's Field before the event and slow down. I know we're all in a rush. Slow down and take a look at that view. I would be willing to bet that the majority of people that come to this event have never set foot on Hutchison's Field
That's true.
again. And I mean, it's famous. I mean, Governor Hutchinson, right, in 1774, he left Milton, loyal to the crown. He went back to England. This is where his home was.
Homestead.
I mean, this is unbelievable. It's a historic site, and we are so fortunate, and I want to shout out to the trustees of reservations because they have granted us permission to use it for a spectacular venue. They mowed the lawn actually today for us. I think they might even mow it again before the event. And it's just going to be very special. And if you have to walk a little bit, you know what I mean? It won't kill you. Walk a little bit. I walked today, and it's a nice walk, and it's just going to be on. And we got some other surprises that the DPW was going to pull for us and everything.
They were kind to us last year. We won't tell, but maybe people can start wondering.
But you'll see some very nice things. And folks, so just tell your friends, plan a barbecue or something earlier, or not even just come up and have some sausages and
or bring a picnic dinner,
a
and
picnic
just
lunch,
enjoy the evening.
And just plan on having a great event. So, Linda Lee, this is exciting times. And what else do you want to say about the Copeland Family Foundation?
Time and time again, they prove their dedication and commitment and generosity to this town, to this community, and to the wider community. But their stepping up to fund this event is really much more than we could have even anticipated. They've outdone themselves. But I think, again, they were moved by the sense of community that people felt last year around the fireworks event. So they're just so gracious to offer it again this year, and we couldn't be more thankful.
And last year, the stage, was down, was quite a distance from the majority of the people.
Right.
The majority of people were up by the parking area, and because the fields were a little damp, if I recall, and that was one of the concerns when we set up the whole operation last year. We didn't want to ruin the playing fields and everything. We don't have that issue here. This is not a playing field here, and so I just you're going to be able to get up close. We're going to have another screen for projecting, so the image. So if you are in a distance, because I'm expecting thousands of people. I mean, and we're going to enlarge the image of the people on the stage, so there won't be a bad seat in the house.
That's right. You'll even though you aren't as close to the stage as you might want to be, you will be able to see it so clearly on this screen. So that's another.
And folks, just you don't want to let the little kids run wild on the other side, because there are some paths that go down by the water, and that's
Right.
all going to be restricted area because you can't come within a certain radius of the boat that's shooting off the fireworks. And
Safety first.
Safety first. And, you know, the Milton Police Department is, we couldn't do, I'll tell you right now, it wouldn't happen if we didn't have the support of police and fire.
That's right.
And both have said, hey, whatever we can do, and
the Board of Selectmen have been supportive, and
Everyone.
really, everyone we've talked to about it has been just
now, I know some people
excited
don't
and-
like fireworks, and some people maybe don't like the music, but you know, it does appeal to a wide variety of people, and I like the price.
Yes,
You know,
I do.
I mean, I can spend time with my family, and it doesn't cost me $60 or $100. That's a good night.
That's
you know?
right. And you don't have to pay for parking either. Just
That's right.
we'll let
Keep
you
the
know
car
where
at
these
home.
satellite sites are. If
You don't
yeah,
have to pay for parking.
if you can't walk, then you know we'll let you know where these satellite sites are going to be, and we'll provide shuttles, and it will be just really should be a seamless evening with people, just family, community, fun,
And if you have some questions,
and music.
there's an info at wearemilton.org is the email, so you can just pop us an email. There's also a phone number, I believe, on the website. So don't be afraid to ask questions if you have any questions or concerns. And be respectful of the neighbors up on Adams Street, because this is new and different for them also, and we want them to welcome us back. We don't want them not being happy with the results of this. So.
Right.
So can you
Just,
think of anything else?
You know, what about volunteers, Brian? We might, you know,
Yes,
we're
we
going to
need
need
some.
volunteers that
Okay.
night. So if folks are interested and would like to help us
We have
out,
to
we'll
budget
be,
for T-shirts. I didn't think
we'll
of
be,
that. That's right.
oh
We
yeah,
need volunteer
volunteer
T-shirts.
T-shirts. So we'll be, you know, setting up all afternoon, all Friday afternoon. So if people can just are interested in volunteering, just check out the website and
let us
you'll
know.
get the contact information.
Take Friday.
and let
Just
us know.
take Friday off so you can be here by 6 o'clock. You know what I mean? You want the first group that's didn't plan it. That band is going to be kicking off at 6 o'clock sharp, and so it'd be nice for them to have a crowd in front of them. You know what I mean?
They're so good. Their video, I saw that several times on several different.
Masha Morrow from Milton's on their video,
Oh my goodness!
and because she works over at Beth Israel, and Jason, who works at Beth Israel, they created that video for walking in Boston and talking about being healthy and everything. So get out, and you know what? Go for a walk over at Hutchinson Field. It's a great place to go for a walk. You know. Anything
Beautiful
else,
time of
Linda Lee? What do
year.
you think? Huh?
I
We should
don't
talk
know.
about some of the other people helping us on this committee.
Yes.
Well,
we have
why don't you talk about some of the people on the board of We Are Milton?
Sure. So we've established a nonprofit organization, and Pat Desmond is on the.
From the Milton Times.
In addition to Brian and myself, Pat Desmond from the Milton Times, attorney Bob Sheffield, who's helped us with all the filing of the papers for the corporation, so generous and helpful.
Glenn Pavlicek.
Glenn Pavlicek is going to be our treasurer. You know, he's just stepped down from school committee.
Yeah, he had nothing to do, you know. So.
And then we have some wonderful volunteers who are helping us with the event. We have Marie
Like a working committee, Marie
Right.
Mignosa.
Kelly.
Marie Kelly, Marie Kelly Mignosa.
And Patricia Ostrom.
And Patricia Ostrom is really helping out with the entertainment,
She
and she
is.
tells me that Rebecca Damiani is all excited and getting the alums together and the jazz band, and she's working on, and Patricia's working with the symphony. And then we have Dawn Sykes
from the middle school.
from the middle school. She's got the treble chorus from Piers, and they're all working hard. This week in the schools, they're very busy.
That's right.
But now they're going to finish one of their busiest times of the year, and then they're going to get all these kids back together and say, "Hey, listen, we have another event for you."
That's right.
So
The kids are thrilled. They really are.
So, and that stage can hold like 50 people at a time. So it's just going to be jam-packed with excited people, you know, and some patriotic music and everything. Man, I'm excited. Dadgummit. And,
We know, Brian.
And okay.
We
who else?
also have Eric Miller, who's doing an amazing job on our website. He's really keeping us organized and keeping us on track.
Yeah, he's in that kind of, he's one of these techie people. He's got everything planned.
So
you know what I
good.
mean?
You need- We need, like, everybody plays such a vital role in this group. And Susan Harvey's done our design of our logo for We Are Milton, which is WAM. So
Wham! I always say, what a country. The new thing is, wham! We are Milton.
We Are Milton.
Okay, and
So it's a great working group, and we.
who else on that working group? Did we forget anybody?
I don't think so.
We got Eric, we got Patricia, we got Marie, we got Okay, I guess we do.
That's everything.
That's it, you know, I mean.
Small group,
lean
but
and
many-
mean, you know, and
We can get it done, but we definitely will need volunteers the
we
day
might
of
have
the
face
event on
painting
June 7th.
also.
Yep.
We're working on that, all those spray type of tattoos, because we don't want you to have to be waiting in lines as a parent. That can be very frustrating. So we're trying to, our committee's kind of trying to think of everything. You know, we're going to talk, maybe we'll make some room up on the street for some of the elderly who might want to sit up on the street on the hard skates so that they don't have to.
Travel down the hill at all.
The
and-
Forbes house has graciously offered some parking for the police and some of the support vehicles on their property. So, I mean, it's just going to be,
Everyone's coming together.
man, oh man. I mean, I bet the restaurant is going to be busy down
Oh,
there.
yeah.
The wharf,
The 88 Wharf.
88
yeah.
Wharf will be
Great
yeah.
viewing.
Now, don't go on any boats. It's going to be like low tide. It's not going to. We don't want any boats out there because you can't go out. You can't really get close to the fireworks by boat because it's a safety issue.
And when we say that, honestly, when you think back on all the planning that's gone on, Brian, about, you know, even picking a day and the time of the day when the tide is right to get the boats out there at the right time. And then, you know, so there were a lot of logistical pieces that go into this. And as you said, the fire and police have just been extremely helpful in making this possible and working with us.
So, hey, we got some more work to do, and the time is counting down. So tell your family, tell your friends, talk it up because, you know, we haven't got a lot of money to spend on
Publicity.
publicity. We're just hoping that you'll spread the word.
Save the date. What's the date? June 7th.
Let's wrap this up with the
Okay.
whole thing. Okay, so, okay, folks, ready? Listen up close. We got some great news for you. We're going to have the Milton Music Fest and fireworks coming up when?
Friday, June 7th. That's just about a few weeks away from now.
And the rain date is?
Saturday, June 8th.
And what time does it start?
It starts at 6 p.m. and goes till 10 p.m. And you'll want to be there early and get your seat and sit on that beautiful Hutchinson Field on Adams Street under the stars and watch the fireworks go
Listen
off.
to the music, the fireworks come up
Over
behind,
your
synchronized to music. It's going to be unbelievable. There's going to be food, there's going to be fun, there's going to be fireworks, there's going to be music. It's just going to be total chaos, but in a great way.
You won't want to miss it.
Controlled chaos, okay? So bring the bug spray, bring the kids, settle
Chairs.
down, bring some chairs, and make sure that you save that date and join us for a fabulous evening of fun. Thank you so much for watching Talk of the Town, and Linda Lee.
We are Milton.org.
We
Check
are
it out.
Milton.org. And you know what, folks? You are Milton. See, it's
Be there.
be there, and we got to cut a little more grass before we go home.
Okay,
I think
we'll
you
do
missed
that.
a spot over there by the tree.
I'll get it.
Okay. Goodbye, folks. Thank you for watching Talk of the Town. We'll
Thank
talk to you
you.
later. Bye-bye.